Hi there, signs of Scorpio. This is Kim here to do your next 48-hour reading. So a really quick announcement, other than I need to light that candle back up. I'm no longer doing personal private readings for cost, that is. I'm going to be doing free readings. So now, the way I say that, I'm kind of stuttering because I can only get to about 2 to 3 a day, maybe more than that. It just depends. And so if you email me, though, at that email address and ask what concern or care do you have to answer by the tarot, I will reply and send you a video, a pre-recorded video. It will be short, but it's the least I can do, and a big thank you for subscribing and liking the videos like you all have been doing, and I appreciate it. So that's another token of appreciation. All right. Wow, I hope your reading was like Cancer's. Good readings. Sorry, my stomach's making noises. Coffee. Okay, so I'm a channel for your spirit guides and your angels. If you don't know that, that's what I do. That's how I do it. Everybody is a channel for the divine. The way that they do it, though, is going to be really special and unique to them. Everybody has a different method. Everybody has several gifts and abilities too. You master yourself when those become activated in you and you're aware of them. Woo! We have the sun. Wow. The sun, it just brings in a new day. It's a new dawn. It's a new day. Things should be looked at in a different way. There's ascension. There's something brand new that you've never experienced. It's like the light that you've never experienced before, quite like that. Just like your gifts and your talents. Okay, this is good. All right. Yeah, okay. So, yep, that's what we're thinking about. Well, guess what? It looks really good. Oh my goodness. You have a good channeled message, guys. Really good channeled message here. Because, okay, this is what you're thinking about. So this is the first thing I'm going to point out that we need to change is if you are thinking that you, for any reason, don't deserve everything anybody else has, then that's belief in a lack, like they say, consciousness. Believing that something is, you don't have a right to something is a belief in lack. And I don't even mean how literal it is. I mean on the soul, on the divinity level, everybody is entitled to as many miracles as the next person. It's the thinking that can skew that up, how we're feeling. So that's what I would like to see, altered, is your perception there of this. And I'll tell you why you should see that. Because there is something that came to you in the past here with the 9 of Voices in the reverse. There's information that came to you to let you know, to be aware of the thoughts that we choose to send back or reciprocate. And so if anything is a negative thought, it's not yours. It's not yours. Anytime it's negative, because you are the light. Every time you talk about the light, every time you see the good in something, you're pulling out your spiritual gifts. That's where your spiritual gifts get activated. So that's a really cool message, guys. No other sign so far has gotten that message. And so I think there's definitely something about spiritual gifts in the signs. I'm sure somebody has done some number crunching on spiritual gifts within the signs, because there's just, it's amazing. The talents. So, okay, Scorpio, you are making growth. You're making headway. The number 4 here, we have 4 of materials, and the number 4 is about your stability. It is about bringing stability and a firm, building a firm foundation. But it's like that one, you're already one step past that 3 of Pentacles energy. So that's good. You're getting back power. You're reclaiming your power that was always your right from the beginning. Now, the only challenge is, can you move in the direction of your best, highest soul growth and alignment? Can you move into that direction? That's the challenge, is like, this is here so that you take a chance, and then you're going to witness a miracle. And if you want it to happen, if you like sequence, then I would do that. I would move forward with something. It is the next step to your greatest success. So the 3 of Voices here is the 3 of Swords energy. It's in the reverse, which is a really good sign that you're ready to release something. It's the heart of the matter here. So the heart of the matter is learning how to release a broken heart, a broken, sad heart. Learn how to release those issues that has caused you to feel that way. When we release anybody from being attached to how we feel, then we truly let go of that energy, and it doesn't have time to really manifest into something horrible in our body. So you want to do what the 3 of Voices in the reverse is, which is like, it's time to bury something here. It's not necessarily time for a huge ending. It is the time for you to bury those negative issues that have been causing body discomfort, disease, preventing your healing. That's preventing a healing of a broken heart. No, this is not preventing it. Sorry, this is actually aiding in letting go of that energy. So, reword something. So there's a really big blessing in disguise here, guys. Okay, first of all, you have the number 8 in your reading. 8 is about abundance here, achievements, actually. If you really look up the number 8, it's your achievements, and they're huge at this time. And you do remember, your focus is where you're usually going to see most of that achievement at. So you know that. If your focus was still on this past work that you did, you wouldn't have ever been pushed to be your greatest. And you're the master builder. You're the one that has mastered the art of, how do I manifest? Oh, well, you've been doing it for such a long time. You know this. You know this. And this card is like, you're going to be inspirational to others too. Your rise is everybody else's rise. You know, it's like a wave. You ever see, like, you see the wave when it just takes one person to start it. It grows bigger, doesn't it? Like at a stadium, it always kind of looks like a, anyway, looks like a graph to me. Looks like problem stats. Okay, so 6 of inspiration in the reverse is your future energy here. The 6 of materials in reverse is how you are feeling. Oh no, that's the feeling we need to let go of. Because there's a feeling that you haven't recognized yet, the success that you can truly have. You haven't recognized your full potential. It's wanting to come out. And because these 6s are in the reverse, it's coming across to me as, yeah, don't forget about what you were working on in the past. Don't let this roadblock stop you, because this roadblock is the perfect time for a miracle to happen. But your thoughts, you know, mean a whole lot. So don't reciprocate to yourself the ones that don't speak anything positive. Make it that simple of a rule. Is this positive? Okay, well then let's trash it. Don't keep going until you find something positive. And then you'll start noticing, oh my God, there's a lot of positives. There's more positive than negative. Maybe not more, but you know what I'm saying. So then your outcome here is at the top right. You have the Lovers in reverse and the Six of Emotions. This is the Muse Tarot, by the way. I don't know if I said that. I probably did. I don't know. I'm a little tired. So the Six of Emotions here, or the Six of Cups, is, to me, in your reading, for sure, it's coming across as your divine purpose. Your plan, your divine purpose. Why was everything the way it was? What is the good that you can find in a memory? Because those are oftentimes, it's people connecting to you from across the veil, but we haven't recognized. Every time you think a loving thought, that is your connection to the divine, right? So it's like, oh my gosh, I'm thinking of this person again, meaning that their spirit is thinking of you too. Yeah. So it's a good thing to have those thoughts. It's a different sense, and when you get to recognize that only the positive's yours, it's magical. It's magical. And I'm sure some of you all know this way in advance. So then your job would be to be the teacher to the people that you role model for where you are. Because the reason you're where you are was no accident. It was completely planned. So for you to be your best exactly where you are is going to do something similar to the metaphor of a wave, where this spreads, and it spreads far and wide, and it's huge. Once it's implemented, it's a wave. It just takes a few. There's that quote, it's a Gandhi quote, I don't remember the exact quote, but it's like, anyone who thinks one man can't make a difference has never slept a night with one mosquito in a sleeping bag. Wouldn't that be horrible? Oh, gosh. I always get eaten up by bugs. Like any kind of mosquito, I'm the one that's going to have like enough to send me into anaphylactic shock. So, guys, this is really, really good. The Lovers in reverse just says that you're really not supposed to be sitting here thinking and reminiscing about the mistakes or quote failures. You're supposed to be looking at the things you did right, just because nobody, or maybe sometimes we have lifetimes where nobody points this out to us, that, oh, by the way, you did this right though. That doesn't seem to get programmed. So if we can program it to where we are letting everyone in our life know exactly that they are loved, that they're appreciated, and that they do some things right too. So you have 6, 6, 6, 6. Seriously? And then that 9's in reverse, and that would make another 6. That's a change. That's a 5. 5s are about change. Having to really maybe even be in your head about how to bring about this change. It does mean winning at like all costs. And that winning at all costs is this energy that is usually fueled by your passion, you know, after something compared to it was not as good. So the worse that something is, you can bet the bigger the kind of miracle is going to be that comes in for you. And I've seen it. I've witnessed these things. I witnessed lots of miracles now. And so has everybody else, if they have been doing their research online. Yeah, just the belief itself in that is what helps you to see it. Because if you think about it, Divine Feminine is here because we are trying to reveal stuff. Okay, that's probably been talked about, sure. But it's also to receive, and we can't forget that. So we're receiving a lot of information, and truly you're receiving a ton of love right now. And if you notice the love, then it will inspire you to inspire others around you. So it looks good. Also, the 6 of Cups, besides reminiscing and being in the feels about things, you could be having feelings or ties to past life. People or situations that you have no idea why you have the feeling, but you do. Such as if something's making you feel uncomfortable with somebody, then it's because there's something different working out here for your highest, and that's where that feeling, it's usually like your horn. Like, hey, feelings are calling you to pay attention to it. So sometimes just trusting, having faith that your feeling is the right feeling without an expectation, because you can't really tell in a quantum way how everything's affecting everything else, but it always is. That doesn't change the fact that everything is always happening and affecting this moment. Through your memories, through your vision too. Some people have wonderful vision, and I'd say turn that anxiety when we're thinking about the future, not knowing what's to come, and transfer that and say, okay, that is the excitement I'm feeling. It's like a residual from what's going to happen here. Let's interpret it as that, because that's the real truth. All right, so that's what I've got for you guys. Change, transformation, the sun, light, being an inspiration. Remember what I said about the 5 of material energy, that it's just not, it's not necessarily true. So I wouldn't even, I wouldn't pay that much attention. All right, so that's what I've got for you. And of course, you are appreciated, and much love and light where you are.